Okay, so now on this page, as you can see, the price of the hosting for 12 months, it is showing 239, right? So I have selected this particular plan. Now it is giving me the exact price for 12 months. This will cost me 2868 plus taxes. So in total, I'm supposed to pay 3384. So as you can see, there is already a discount of 59% given. But if you want to avail extra discount, then you have two options. First is you can apply a coupon code here. So let's see, the first coupon code is E Social Expert. So basically this is just to save extra money. So if I apply this particular code, so you can see the price has changed now. It is 3215. So this is how you can save extra money. In case this coupon code is not working, because right now it is working, but maybe because of some reason, because of some technical issue, this coupon code is not working. In that case, what you can do, the alternative for this particular discount code, or the best option is use this particular URL and just paste this particular URL in the browser. So let's say this is the URL. As you can see, I have pasted. Now I have to simply press enter and I'll go back to the home page again. Now here I will repeat the process. I'll go to hosting, click on web hosting. Again, select the price, the plan. Now I will come back, and here now you will see I am going to choose again 12 months plan. Now the price has completely changed. That means you are getting extra discount of 20%. So this is how you can save extra money. So this is how you can simply copy this particular link, paste it in the browser, and then you are all set to avail this price, 2707. So this is how you can purchase the hosting. Now another thing, you should always consider that while you are on this particular page, you can see it is giving you a login option. So that means you have not logged in yet. I suggest that you should log in first using your Gmail account. So I'm going to hit this Google here. And since I already have an account on my Gmail ID and I'm already logged in on this particular browser, so when I hit the button Google, it will automatically allows me to log in to my account. So basically, you just have to log in with your Gmail account before you buy. And now you can see my name is visible here, Deepak Gandhi. So my email address, which I have used for login to Gmail account, or maybe you are using the Chrome browser. So you will see that you have already logged in with your particular email address. So now I have logged in. Now what I can do, I can initiate the payment using any of the mode which is visible here: credit card, UPI, Paytm, net banking, PayPal, Google Pay, or CoinGate. However, I'm going to make the payment using credit card. If you want to make payment using UPI, it is your wish. So let me just make this payment, and then I will be able to get a free domain, because in this particular price, I'm also getting a domain, which you can see here. The domain value is showing 0. In GoDaddy, it was showing some different value. I think it was $5.99. So there you were supposed to pay the extra amount for buying domain and hosting. So here you are already getting domain at free of cost. So let me just make this payment, and then we'll see the interface. Okay, so now you can see it is asking me to use my card and initiate the payment of 2707. So let me just quickly make the payment, and this is the live demo. So I'm going to make the payment right away. So now you can see it is asking me to debit my card for 2707 amount. I have successfully made the payment. So now we are back on the Hostinger first page. Hello, help us provide the perfect experience for you by answering a few questions. So now it will ask us basically step by step, it will give us a step by step guidance. What do we want? What kind of website do we want? And let's find out. So I'm going to hit start now. So who are you creating this website for? I'm creating it for myself, creating it for someone else. I already have a website. So I'm going to skip this particular step and here create a new website. Yes, we are definitely going to create a new website, but it is also giving you an option, migrate my website. So this is another option because most of the website owner is having a website now and they want to improve it, or maybe they want to build a fresh website, but they already have a domain. So this is what this option is for them. So we can use this option if we have a website already. Otherwise, we can simply skip this step. Now, you can see this option is visible now. Claim a free domain. Name your website. So we can find out a perfect name for a website, or we are here also we can buy domain. So we are not going to use this option because we are under a plan where we are eligible to claim a free domain. And this option, third option, use an existing domain. So let's say in case you have bought a domain from GoDaddy, like earlier we were doing. So if you would have purchased a domain from GoDaddy and here you have purchased the hosting. So in that case, you should connect the domain purchased from GoDaddy with hosting purchased from Hostinger. So to establish a connection between the two, this option you need to use. Now, I'll come over it and I'll explain a little bit more about it, but we are not going to discuss that right now. What we need to do, we need to claim a free domain. The domain which we can claim up to, I think the value was 599 or 699. So let's find out. So I'm going to hit this button, select, and I'll choose any domain name. You can choose any domain by your own name or anybody else in your family or your friends. So I'm going to hit my domain because this is a practice session. So I'm going to hit my name and let's find out what are the options available. So here it is giving us an option that what kind of extension do you want. So as I suggested that we always look for .com uh, if you have decided that you are going to launch your website, but for practice session, any extension will work. So let's say I'm going to search and it is giving me an option, deepakgandhi.co.in is available, or maybe if you want to change it, so I can change that also. So let's find out what are the options available for Deepak Gandhi, and let's find out .online. This is also available. So this is how you can see what are the options available. So because anyways, you are going to get this particular domain for free. So choosing a name which ends at .com or .in will make sense, right? So we are not going to pay for this particular domain. So I think we should definitely go for .com domain right now. So let me see if .com is available here.
Oh, yeah, come on.
No, this domain is already taken because as I mentioned, .com domains are very costly. So that's why this option is not available. But if I try to change with name, yes. So now the deepagandhi.com domain is available. So I can purchase this particular domain as well because we know .com domains are anyways costly. So for the first year, if you're getting something for free, so I should not buy it. So let's say I'm going to hit the button right now, deepakgandhi.com. And here, select primary details. So basically, it is asking you such details because every name has to be registered on your name. But the name here is the domain name. So you are the owner. So later on, we are going to do a lot of things with particular name. So where we need to establish, where we need to show our authenticity that yes, we are the right owner of this particular domain. So that is why it is asking you to register your domain on your name. So this is just like a formality. So you need to complete this information here. So I'm going to register this name on my name. Let me just personal, and I'll put my details here. So just put in your details here. So let me just quickly fill in this information and my phone number. That's it. So let's finish setting up. So now it will take some time, maybe a couple of minutes to get the settings work done. Now let me just finish this setup. So now we are all set to launch our first website. So let's wait for some time and then we will move on to the exact dashboard where we will look at the perfect settings for installing WordPress on our website. So in this session, we will learn two types of website. One using WordPress and the second one using AI. AI is artificial intelligence. So we will learn both the ways. Okay, well done. So you are ready. Make sure to complete the domain purchase to keep your website online. Okay, so once we have registered the domain, so you will get, once you have registered, so you will get an email from Hostinger, basically just to verify that you are the owner and you have recently purchased. So you need to verify that and it will give you 30 days to verify. So why do we need to wait for 30 days when you have received it now? So better to verify it and you just need to click over it so that your site shouldn't be suspended after 30 days. If you register your domain right away, so better to verify it right now. So you should check your email address where you should receive this email. So I'm going to click on manage site. So now you need to get on this particular screen. So as you can see, the domain which we have recently purchased at no cost, it is visible right there. And also on the left hand side, you can see the domain name is visible here. Now, what we have to do here, we just need to get into, we just need to install WordPress. So we are going to hit website. On your left hand side, you can see here WordPress. Now we need to install WordPress. But first of all, let me just show you that how exactly your website is looking right now because you have not installed anything. It is just the name you have purchased. So let me just copy it and open a new tab. So this is the website, thedeepagandhi.com. We have recently purchased. So I'm going to www.thedeepagandhi.com. So now you can see there is no page visible. So basically this is the Hostinger page. You are all set to go. All you have to do now is upload your website files and start your journey. So right now your domain is not live on the internet. It is basically giving it this page a signal that you need to build your website. Now, what I'm going to do, I have to install WordPress here. Now, once you have installed the WordPress, you need to find out whether it is successfully installed or not. Because once it is successfully installed, then only we will move on to the next step of building a website. So let me just hit the button now, install. And here you need to add a title of the website. For example, if you are building a website for as a hobby or for your business, then you need to put the name of the business. For example, the website is all about fashion photography, then you need to write a title which you think. You can later on change as well, but right now for the practice purpose, I'm going to put here the website title, digital marketing. So my email address is visible here, administrator username is here, and I have to set a password. Please note that you should remember this password because you will require this password when you have to log into your website dashboard or website backend panel, where you need to change all the backend, where you need to change all the pages and design. Make sure that you remember this password and note it somewhere. And once it is done, then hit the button next, and it has already taken the recommended steps. So you don't have to do anything here. Just install, and it will take 5-10 minutes. And once it is installed, then you need to check whether it is successfully installed or not, because sometimes it happens. You need to cross check or maybe reinstall the WordPress version again. So now you can see the interface is different now. So you don't have to get into such stuff. It is just for understanding that this is how you need to do some backend work here. So basically, we are not going to do anything here. We just need to go on our website panel. So how do we check that? So here we are going to refresh this page. Now it is giving error establishing a database connection. So we need to wait for some time. And now you can see the page has changed now. So basically this is a WordPress website page, digital marketing on the left hand side. This is a title which we have given. And as a test page, this is giving us this message, hello world, welcome to WordPress. This is your first post. So now we are all set to go and make changes on this particular page and make a beautifully designed website, design more number of pages for our website, and also make any changes needed for our website. So we'll look at all the details in the next video. Continue.